Good morning. Good morning. How are ya? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I forgot to pre-schedule this. I can't believe it. Sorry. Busy time at work. Busy time at work. Hello. As you guys are coming in, let me know what's on your hook and what's in your cup. As you can see here, I got me some coffee. Stretching it out. Good morning. Good morning. How are ya? Hi, Lori. How are you? I forgot to pre-schedule this, you guys. I'm so sorry about that. Let me know what's on your hook and what is in your cup. Hi, Yarn Moods. Hello. You're working on a Cotton Summer Breeze tank from Cinnamon. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I need to check that out. I used to watch Cinnamon Stitches religiously, and I haven't watched much of anything lately, I feel like. Listening in your car on your way home from our anniversary trip. Oh, I'm so excited for you, Lori. I know you had the best time. I know the views were amazing. I saw that from Ginger's Live yesterday. Good morning, Wanda. Where are you driving to this time? Good morning, everybody. Yay! Affordably Geeky Raid. Hi, Granny D. How are you? I'm getting over to my questions, you guys. I waited last minute to get my face on and get everything going. So, hello, Jamie. It's always a pleasure, as it is with everybody here with me this morning. I love it. Yay! Good morning, Kat. Good morning. So nice to see everybody. As you're coming in, let me know what you're working on and what you got in your cup. I'm angled a little bit differently. Look, it's coffee. Yay, coffee. Oh, you can see my little, this is my project bag. I hang it on an S hook over here. My little project bag. Anyway, I haven't worked much on my projects this week, so I have no progress on that. I really need to get the booties done and get some of this stuff in the mail. After I wash them, I'm going to wash them tomorrow. My cup is water for now. Okay, baby blanket on the hook. The views are rated G in pretty Pennsylvania hills. Nice. Unlike your rated R views from yesterday, huh? Oh, that's so exciting. I love that. Making little shawls for my Bible school girls. How old are your Bible school girls? Oh, you're in Iowa heading to Ohio. Okay. You going to do anything when you get in Ohio? You know what, Wanda? I'm curious. Do you ever take a minute to do any of the touristy things whenever you travel to these just different places in the U.S.? Or have you already done all the touristy things? 2 to 8. Oh my goodness, Kat. Oh, you know what? When you get their shawls done, I would love to see a picture of them all together with their little shawls on. That would be the most precious thing ever. Good morning, Lizzie. How are you? Good morning. And Granny D is drinking Diet Pepsi, and I love Diet Pepsi, and working on a stitch marker wall hanging that my friend did her first pattern on. Ooh, you gotta tell me a stitch marker wall hanging. So hold stitch markers. That's actually really cool. Who is that friend? And Jamie says, "Hi, Dee. I actually started last night Reggie's from J Hook Designs fairy dress, but I'm using cream cotton and making it into a Jamie size fairy summer dress." Yes. Yay. I don't know why I'm looking at my phone. I need to put that away. Oh, you know what I did forget this morning? I forgot my lipstick. Don't they say it says something about your personality when you do this to your lipstick? Well, it's more lip gloss, but you see how I get a big indentation? I've always done that. Does that say something about your personality? I think I read something. There's like a Cosmo or something. Hi, Angela. How are you? Like ages ago, I saw that in my 20s. You guys remember anything about that? All righty. Yay! Yay! Alice is in the house. Hello, Alice. What you doing, Alice? What you working on? I feel like I haven't seen you in here for a little while, so I'm so happy to see you. But I know our times are very different. I had great views all week of the beach, casinos, and Carnival Pier. This is from Lori. We went up in the Ferris wheel. Oh my gosh, I hope you had a camera because what? Anyway, we went up in the Ferris wheel last night and got even better views. I'm so excited for you. Oh my gosh, you had to have an amazing time. So Alice is working on some amigurumi, and Grady D says, yes, it is great. You know, most of us have so many stitch markers that are works of art and should be displayed. Yes, exactly, until ready to use. I'll look up the pattern name and get back with it. Yes, thank you. That would be so awesome, Grady D. Yes, please do, because I would love to look that up. Hey, Connie. Hi, Connie. So Connie's in the house. Just another stitch. Don't forget, an hour after I end my live, she will go live. That's 2 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Central. Good morning, Vicki. It's so lovely to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, hi, Karen. Good morning. You have an amazing day yourself. Alice says, thank you. Crazy busy finishing up lessons for the year. Oh yeah. Okay. I understand. I have been very busy with work. So like everything goes by the wayside. I schedule everything over the weekend and then yeah, it goes by the wayside. Maribel says, hi, Mel and everyone. Hakeem Gaming video is in the house. Hi, says hello. Hi to you. Yarn Mood says, sharp lipstick points means you are opinionated and not afraid to be vocal. Oh, okay, so that might be true. That might be true. And Connie says, Maribel, hey. How are you doing today? Lori says, we did get lots of good pictures. Hubby got the Ferris wheel pictures because I was holding on for dear life. Okay, I get that. That's probably where I would have been too. And Hakeem Gaming Video says, I'm good. And then says, bye. Oh, well, bye. It was so nice for you to drop in. Yep. Alice says, and then poop hits the fan. Absolutely. At your busiest, that's when the poop hits the fan. Always. Never, ever ends. All right, you guys, I guess I'll go ahead and add these into the giveaway now. I was going to wait until the video came out, but it's probably not going to come out until the end of next week. So possibly the end of next week and maybe another week before the video comes out. You guys, you know, I batch record my videos and then I upload them and have them scheduled to come up. That is how I get things done, because otherwise you get like one video every 3 weeks or so. Alrighty, I think that is everything. Yep, I need to replenish my giveaway stock. Hey, David, so nice to see you. Oh, what's in my cup and on my hook? That's a good question, Jamie. I probably should share that, huh? So in my Yarn Hookers cup, I have got my regular. Honestly, it's my regular. It's coffee. Although instead of breakfast blend, it is a Colombian blend this time. But I have coffee with Splenda and it's actually Walmart brand Splenda, but same thing. And then sugar-free caramel syrup. Yeah, I'm so boring with my coffee. It's the same thing, but I like what I like. You know what I mean? And then on my hook, I actually have not worked on. Jamie. Jamie. Oh, she can't stand when I don't answer the phone. All right, so I haven't worked on anything really this week. It's just been busy. But I will show you. I don't know if I showed y'all last week. I started on my sister's scarf. There we go. It's my sister's scarf. It is and I'm going to see if it'll show it. It's a chevron stitch. Yeah, it shows pretty good. So, yep, that's a chevron stitch. I'm still working with the Ferris wheel yarn. And I still have a pair of booties to make with this and finish this and make a hat for her. So that's all the stuff I got to make in that. And then I'll be finished with the Ferris wheel yarn. I even had to order another cake. And then I have my white right here. Right here, I have my white because I need to make a white beanie for Lady Jane there. Thanks, David. Thank you, Alice. All right, let me back up a little bit because I got a little bit behind. David says, hey there, hi there, ho there. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Wait, no, I can't. Hang on, Granny D. Give me a second here. I got to go to another screen because I'm in StreamYard, so I cannot make it from this screen in StreamYard. But if you can bear with me just a moment, you guys, I'm going to go over and do it through my settings. Permissions. Manage permissions. Is that where it's at? Nope, that's not it. I forgot how to go to where people make people mods. Community? Yes, that's it. Okay. So you are knit. What? All right, Granny D, I need to come over here and copy and paste your name. I know. I'm sorry, you guys. If only I made life easy. Oh, I'm way messed up. Hang on. Where are you at, Granny D? Oh, there you are. Knit, purl, and scroll. Yeah, why isn't it coming up? All right. Knit, purl, and scroll. You have like the longest name with Granny D, no space in Granny D. Got it. With Granny D. It's not finding any users. Gosh darn it. All right, I'll figure this out. You can bear with me, Granny D. I'll figure it out. And yes, I will make you a moderator so you can send the link. All right. So, do you guys share the funds from any yarn booger goodies? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Oh, do we share the funds of this? Yes, we do. Actually, we split it between us. We haven't made really much profit on them, but yes, we do. We do split it all between us. We share the cost and we share the funds. Alrighty, I had peanut butter and Italian creamer in my coffee. It was good. Ooh, that sounds amazing, Lisa. What? My husband would love that. And Connie says, I'm working on a squid for my ocean blanket. Ooh, I love it. And we'll be working on other sea animals and stuff for my ocean blanket as well. I love it. That reminds me of that turtle blanket that was kind of a hit, right? You know what I think I'm going to do? You guys, hang on just a second. I think I'm going to go into my chat, and I think it over here, and I can make Greeny D. Let's try it this way. I got to mute, though, first, because that'll get crazy, right? That'll get crazy. All right, let me go to my channel. Hopefully, it'll have my live. Hello, live with me. Okay, so let's see. Can I do it here? Yay! I got it. There you go, Granny D. Sorry that took me a hot minute. I had to figure out what I was doing. Okay. I had an idea for a compromise, Melanie. Change your phone ringtone to birds killing one another instead. Oh my God. If I could on that phone, I so would. That phone, though, I can't change the tone on it. Well, right now, Melanie, because I want Granny D to put in mod status. I put her in mod status so she can drop a link to something that sounds really, really cool. It's a great pattern. That's awesome. I love it. Okay. Thank you, Granny. And Karen says, just drinking a cup of black coffee before I make some iced tea. Love some iced tea. But then I'm Southern, and I wouldn't really be Southern if I didn't like my iced tea. Then I need to let Lily Bell in the house, my pup. She went out to play a little and go potty, but it's getting too hot for her already. Oh, my goodness. Where are you at, Karen? And you may have told me before, and I will remember at some point, but it takes a little bit for my brain to just kind of soak it all in. Oh, okay. So Granny D says Butterfly Dreams with Jeannie is her name, and the pattern is on Etsy and Ravelry. Cool. I'm unraveling my sock here. You guys, I know, right? I probably officially I should be prescribed, told, or like diagnosed with ADD. All right. What I was going to do, and I'm going to go back to the comments after I do this part. What I was going to do is show you guys what you can pick for your giveaway, today's giveaway. So those of you that are new to my channel, I do a live giveaway at the end of my live stream. The caveat is that you have to have been active within the past 5 minutes of the drawing in order to be included. So just to let you know, now I do send everything internationally, so everybody is welcome to win. I just realized I didn't bring up Nightbot. I have to bring that up, otherwise it doesn't. Am I spelling it right? All right. Otherwise, it doesn't like recognize. Oh no, I'm not spelling it right. Dang it! I can't remember what, Melanie. There it is. I put a K on it. That was kind of funny. All right. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so you get to choose what you win whenever I have the drawing, and what you have to choose from today. And I do need to refill some of, like, replenish this stock here, but you get sewing notion buttons, the big square button, le bouton, and these are ladybug buttons, a set of 3 wooden buttons, and a cute tassel. And finally, these are new this week. This is actually going to be in my, I have a Darn Good Yarn Box review coming up, and this is going to be in them. So you're going to get to see them a little bit closer, but these are felt ball coasters. right here. And you get a set of 2. And I don't know when I'm going to be releasing that one. Only because I have a few other things I want to release first. So that may not be out until like the week after this coming week. But this is what, everything in my house collects cat hair. But this is what they look like out of the box. Or out of the bag, rather. Anyway, that is what you have to choose from today. So, all right. Now I'm going to go through some more comments, and then I'm going to start on the questions, you guys. And I'm really behind on the comments, so let me catch up. So Connie says, I find if you hit enter after you type in the link, it usually helps find the channel. I did that and it still didn't. So I must have typed something wrong, or it may be case sensitive. I'm not sure, but I must have typed. But I just went into my chat on the other thing and was able to do it that way. I cheated. I cheated. Oh goodness gracious, hang on, it popped me up because I was so far behind. Oh, Granny D, you weren't feeling good? Are you feeling better? I hope so. Connie still needs to fix her coffee, and if I miss some stuff, I'm sorry. Wanda says, there are tons of places I still want to see. If I do a reset somewhere, there's something interesting I try to see. That's awesome. I kick myself right now for not seeing Mount Rushmore last weekend. Well, hopefully you'll get back by there so you can see Mount Rushmore. Yeah, so I would have kicked myself for that one too. But sometimes things happen. Things happen. Jamie says, I haven't. Oh, I read that one with the fighting birds. All right. Lori says, okay, I'm going into lurking mode. Reading chat is making me card sick. I understand that, Lori. No worries. Shout at me if I need to type something. You don't. Just listen in. If you feel like you need to type something because you have the funniest comments, then you go right ahead. And Granny D says, be back soon. I hope I have a couple things I have to do. Okay, Granny D, it was nice for you to be here. Thank you. Hi, Deneen. How are you? I'm not sick. No, I'm not sick. I'm good. I mean, I may be a little sick in the head, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Hey, Connie. So Connie says, I'm doing the turtle in the blanket. Oh, I already read that one. Okay. And there we go. Yay, here's the pattern link for the stitch marker wall hanger. Yay, thank you so much, Granny D. I appreciate it. If you're still here, you may have left. And Kathy Crochet too. Hi, Kathy. How are you? She has a black coffee in her cup. David's going to be right back. And Granny D says, and if you don't do Ravelry, she also has an Etsy account. I like Ravelry. If you guys can purchase whenever designers have, from what I understand, whenever designers have something on Ravelry and Etsy, if you have a Ravelry account, go to Ravelry first, because Ravelry, I'm having a really hard time saying that today, charges less. Hey, can you call Daddy and ask him to get me some mint chocolate chip while he's there, if he's still at the store? Sounds like you need to get a new spoon.
No, it didn't fall on the floor.
Okay, so, well, thank you. You're still at the cottage, Janine? I love that you're at the cottage. Well, thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. What? I went to the sock side. Yes, I did. David says, oh, wait, Nightbot works automatically for me. Well, normally it does, but in the giveaways, I have to go into the giveaway. Most of the sorry, my child's right there. most everything works automatically. I don't need to log in to Nightbot, but if I want to do the giveaway part, I do need to log in so it registers. For whatever reason, it's registering that you guys are chatting. That's what I do. Oh, Nightbot. I love the ladybug. Chat isn't moving. Okay, I don't know how to fix that. What? I just need to work on editing. I'll be back once I'm finished. Okay, Connie. Well, thank you so much for joining me this morning. What? So chat's not moving? Let me know. Can you guys see and hear me? I'm not getting any warning about my connection today, so I don't know if that is a YouTube thing. Oh, Barbara says, I usually have something interesting to say, but not too entertaining. Always entertaining. I love it. David says, I've never done a giveaway on Nightbot. I think I will do one tomorrow on Marathon Live. That's a great idea. I love it. And Nightbot's great for that. Oh, Lisa had to go out and log back in. Oh, my goodness. Connection good. Chat just slow. Okay. We can see and hear you. I can see you. Okay, good. Yay. Because, the fiasco that was last weekend. Golly. But I'm glad that everything's working okay. And Wanda says heat and being lazy overrode. Hey, you got to have some of those days, Wanda. You got to have some of those days. I get it. And she says, I don't do well in the heat anymore. Me and you both. Because, man. Got my second Pfizer shot yesterday. Woohoo! My daughter got her second Pfizer shot. What was it, last Wednesday? Yeah, last Wednesday. Her arm still hurts, but she is completely vaccinated now. Michael's has 70% off the all clearance items here in Canada. Oh my gosh. And I saw that in Ginger's chat where you're like, oops. That's more like Brittany's oops, I did it again. That is so awesome. They're only $209 in Canadian. Can hear you fine, and it's moving now. Okay, yay. I'm so glad that it's working. Yay. All right, I think it's about time, since we're almost 30 minutes in, for me to ask my first question, don't you think? I know Jamie's been waiting on that and waiting for me to answer the phone. All right, so oh my gosh. Okay. I'm still in the would you rather questions. I have the last few. So it says, would you rather have did I ask invisibility or flight? Me personally, I would rather have flight over invisibility. Did I ask that one last week? I couldn't I know it was run fast or no. That's what I asked. The other, no, it had to do with how fast you're going. But out of invisibility or flight, I would prefer to have flight.
I'd like to be invisible.
Exactly, Alice. Oops, I did it again. Yep. Exactly. Woo. Good morning, Gina. So nice to see you here. Was he still at the store?
He just got there when I called.
Oh, you know what? We forgot to remind him about bacon. These are the important things. I only had one strip of bacon instead of two this morning. It was devastating. David says, I remember a question about superpowers. No, it was the one, would you rather have 100 miles per hour, like run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 10 miles per hour? That's the one I asked. I don't think I asked about the flight or invisibility. My answer is if we're comfortable retirement income, right? Yes. That would be nice. Right now, my retirement income will be pitiful. I got time. Not much, but I got time.
What?
Yes, Lisa, exactly. Must have bacon. Exactly. Did he remember?
No, he was just like, okay.
Yeah, he's not a man of many words. My lovely husband went to the store for me this morning because I'm out of beer, bacon. What else? Oh, and I told him to pick up whatever he wants us to cook for dinner tonight. And yeah, and then he got the wrong flavored ice cream. I drink a low carb. I'm not drink. I eat a low carb ice cream, and he got this one flavor that it just doesn't have any flavor. So my favorite is like the mint chocolate chip flavor. Anyway, if you're invisible, you could be the proverbial fly on the wall. We could, but you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to know what people are saying when I'm not around. It is none of my business. Exactly. Beer and bacon, the essentials. I mean, who can live without that? Right. It's Saturday. I need to have my beer and bacon. So would you prefer to fly or would you prefer to be invisible? Which would you prefer? Although, if I was invisible, I would so not be a good person anymore. I would so not be a good person because, I'd probably be stealing stuff.
You kill someone.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't kill anybody. There's nobody there. Well, it might depend on the day, but I don't think I would kill anybody. I would definitely, probably abscond of a few things, if that's the right word.
I'd haunt people.
Oh, that sounds good, David. David says he might have a bacon, egg, and cheese Sammy for lunch. Not your father's root beer. That's right. Not my father's root beer. Flight with 0 carbon emissions. There we go. Well, you wouldn't have any because it's you flying, not you on a plane. You'd be like Superman. There's a technical question. If you're invisible, would you still leave fingerprints? Ooh, I would imagine not. But even if you did leave fingerprints, nobody's going to find you. Oh, they can come and search your house all they want. They still ain't going to find you.
Do you make noise when you're invisible?
No, you have to learn not to make noise, how not to make noise. Fly sounds awesome. That's what Maribel says. And Jamie says, I would 200% satisfied if I had superpowers to reach the damn top kitchen cupboards or any cupboard for that matter. So I think you would probably go ahead and go with like flight so you can fly up to the cupboard, top of the cupboards. I feel you on that one. Jamie, how tall are you? I think you've told us before. You 5'2"? Pit stops. Lori's at a pit stop. She says, after watching seagulls all week, I say flight. And Lizzie says fly so I can see my loved ones. Exactly. And I can get over to Hobby Lobby in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail instead of almost 2 hours. Well, they could with heat sensors. Dang it. But if they didn't know I was like invisible, why would they bring heat sensors? Who carries around heat sensors? Terry says good morning and flight. Barbara says, but the things you borrowed would not be invisible, so it would be interesting to say the least, right? Oh gosh, that's tricky. So you'd have to do it after hours. So it's not like you could like borrow them during hours, because people would see this little thing floating away and either freak out or be like, give me that back. So you'd have to do it like after hours. So you'd have to get good at lock picking, right? Invisibility doesn't stop the infrared spectrum, I don't think. Dang it, Alice. Stop being logical. I just want a TARDIS. Oh my gosh, don't we all, Lisa? That would be awesome. I would, yes. Just give me a TARDIS. That's all I ask for. I mean, seriously. Is it that hard? Just want a TARDIS. All right, the next question is, would you prefer to always be slightly late or always be an hour early? Always be slightly late. I already am. And it's not intentional, but I would not, if I was an hour early all the time, I'd be like losing my freaking mind because of my impatience. No, always slightly late. And I'm sorry, it's not slightly late. I'm in the South. It is fashionably late. Uh, never. Alice says never. She will always bring logic to the argument. Lori says, technical question. If I could fly, would my anxiety about heights go away? Because I would need that. Ooh, I would think so. Because if you think about it, if you would never fall anymore. And your anxiety is more about falling than it is about actually being up high, right? Right? I think so, Lori. And Tammy is in the house. Tammy says early. Oh, see, I'm so bad. Vicky says an hour early. Gina says I'm always early. Terry, yay, Terry, slightly late. And David says it makes me crazy when I'm late. I use colorful language and sometimes drive aggressively. Yeah, I don't. I don't. I'm like, yeah, it's 5 minutes, whatever. I'm always late except appointments, right? Yes, fashionably late. And Jamie says, I thought, yeah, you thought I was 5'2" in height. Nope, I only wish. I'm exactly 4'8" tall. What? 4'8"? Oh, and those shadow pictures that you posted with your 4-year-old, and your 4-year-old only has like what, 2 feet to outgrow you? Is that right? I think it was about, a shadow, so I really can't honestly tell, but so cute. I love those pictures, by the way. Love them. And Lisa says, I'm always late except appointments. So early. And Barbara says, I'm always early, but an hour? Well, that would give me more time to read and crochet. Maribel says, always early. And Karen says, I am always late, even when I start getting ready early. Same here. Same. Well, and for me, it's that I underestimate the amount of time that it takes me to do each task. So, you have these set of things that have to get done for you to leave. And usually for me, it's actually getting dressed because I wear my PJs all day because I work at home. So it'd be something like that. And Lizzie says, I'm 99% almost early on my appointments. I don't like others waiting for me, but I don't mind waiting, LOL. Except when it comes to going to parties, I am always late. You know what? It's funny is I get, and honestly, I'm not usually late to doctor's appointments. I try to get there on time. And what annoys me is if you end up waiting over 30 minutes for a doctor's appointment that you were there on time for, and I mean 30 minutes past your appointment time, when they would have canceled your appointment and charged you if you were 15 minutes late, it drives me insane. I don't like it. I think that that's rude. I think that they should give me the appointment for free because they made me wait an extra half an hour. I get all sorts of grumpy. I'm not a fan of that. So maybe just if I arrive a little late, I wouldn't notice if somebody's making me wait for a while. I get all grumpy. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, kind of. And half the time I'm saying this stuff in my head. I don't actually go and give the lady what for, but still, if you're 15 minutes late, the doctor's going to cancel your appointment and charge you for his time. I'd like to be able to do the same. That's all I ask. And I'm not used to, because I'm using my my camera on my computer, so I'm not looking in the right spot. So you guys, I apologize if I'm like la 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 la. Gina says, I agree with you. Okay, yay, it's not just me. Sometimes I've had to wait an hour. Yeah, see, I think nobody wants Mel to get grumpy. No, I do when I get grumpy. And then I start crying because I'm mad. And it's just not pretty. It really isn't, because I'm like, you made me wait. Anyway, it's yeah. Wait, they charge you for being late? I need to get on that train. Yes, they do. They charge you. It's not the full fee, but they do charge you for being late. Sometimes they waive it. It all depends on how what's going on. It's at their discretion, but it's written in there whenever you first visit them. You fill out all these things, and it's an understanding of their appointments. So I just want to charge them if they're late. That's all. Yes, I hate when the doctor makes you wait. Exactly. I'm never late nor early in my mind. Every appointment I make, I just say it's a tentative time. There you go. Never commit, and then you're never late. Lori says, okay, flight then, and early if I can crochet while I wait. And Lori, that makes so much sense. And somebody else said that too, that you can crochet while you wait. And that's not a bad idea. Or answer YouTube comments, which I need to get to because I'm so far behind on that. Or I don't know, do other things. David says, I was once in a waiting room long enough for an entire movie to play their annoying TV before actually being called back to wait in the exam room. Yeah, I would have not been nice. I find the older that I get, the less nice I am, which, and it's funny when I do complain like that or I get frustrated, I do let the person I'm talking to say, I know that you may not have any control over this, but here is what I think. So yeah, I get a little bit of a B. All right, next question before I start telling y'all too much. And you see the real me. I'm just a big baby. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I try not to be. No, my daughter might say that I am, but I try not to be. Would you rather always be cold or always be hot? Cold, hands down. Cold, hands down. It may make my feet hurt, but I don't care. I cannot stand being hot. I can't sleep well. It's just, nope, cold. I would always be cold. Just give me blankets. I'll be fine. Lisa says, I had a doctor once when I was pregnant with my second son. I waited 4 hours. They forgot me, and the doctor had left to do rounds and then had to go get. Are you freaking kidding me? And you're pregnant? Oh, Lisa, what did you do? Because I so would have not been pretty. It would have been like ugly crying and stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Barbara said I waited in the emergency room from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. Is that what you, oh my. Ooh. Now, you know what? I did go to the emergency room once, but they brought me back because I was in a lot of pain. This was back when I ended up under emergency surgery, and I had a cyst that grew huge on my ovary. Anyway, lots of stuff. So it was a pretty big thing, but I was in lots and lots of pain, and they had me. I was in triage in the emergency room for 3 days before they could get me up to med surg. 3 days, 2 days, something like that, and then they got me up to med surg. But yeah, that was those actually, no, all hospital beds get very uncomfortable after a while, but the emergency room beds, oh yeah, those were really uncomfortable. Anyway, waited in the room from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. before I got back. Oh my God, seriously? I'm so sorry, honey. Huh? Well, you can't. No. Sorry about that. My husband just came in. He accidentally left the card at the house. I got back to a room, was in a room for another 2 hours before I got to go home. Yeah, I can't even imagine that. Well, I can't imagine that, Barbara. That's so frustrating, especially in your emergency room because you do not feel good. Like you seriously, it's not a little headache. It's nothing like that. You do not feel good. All right, Crafty or Alice says, cold, so I can crochet more. Lisa says, cold, like I put on layers. Exactly. Lacey says, I endure the humid Florida summer, so please let me be cold. Oh, Lacey, I used to live in Florida. I grew up there and I loved it. Not anymore. Yarnmood says, cold, cold, cold. Said from Southern California where it's hundreds this week. No. Gina says, cold. I can put on more blankets and clothes. Yes. Like in between warm. Vicky's not even going to commit. She's just like, get me comfortable. Barbara says, cold. You can always add layers. Exactly. Love the heat. Tammy says, love the heat. So hot. I used to, but not anymore. I can't take it anymore. Lisa says, military doctor. I was PO'd. Oh, I haven't. Yeah, my mom used to complain about military doctors. I once shattered my knee, waited all night in the ER on a chair for someone to see me. Oh my gosh. And did anybody give you anything to help you wait at least? Cold enough to hang me. That's what Wanda says. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Hey, Kim, how are you? Hello. Gina says my grandson went to the hospital and waited in the ER for 24 hours for a bed. They didn't have one and sent him home. But was he fit to go home? Wow. And Kim says, sorry I'm late. I'm in the midst of potty training, Stephen. Oh, no, that takes precedence, Kim. Don't you even worry about it. I understand. They thought I had a blood clot in my leg. Oh gosh. Oh, that's ouch. So I take it you did not have a blood clot in your leg. Alice says, hey Kim, hope it went okay. David says, in defense of emergency rooms, the longer you wait, the less likely they think you are to die. It doesn't mean that they don't take you seriously. It means people who might actually die are there. And that is very true, David. So waiting in an emergency room, you're right, is very different from waiting in the doctor's office when you've had an appointment. I do agree with that. Hi, welcome back, Granny D. One painkiller in over 6 hours. Okay, well, at least they did give you something. As I grow older and whiter, the heat is more and more oppressive. Amen to that. Amen to that. Karen says, with the last 3 days in my part of Kansas being over 100 degrees, I prefer cold any day. Yes. We have been in the 80s. What are we at right now? Sorry for the sniffles. Okay, so right now, and we're approaching noon, so it'll get a little bit warmer. It is going to rain today, so it's going to stay pretty cool. But we are at 79 degrees. It gets up to 81, and then it starts dropping at about 2 because we have some rain. What's our low today? Our low is 61 degrees. I love living in the mountains. And that's even a little on the warm side for me. Cold. Lori says, cold. Can always put on more clothes or build a fire. No one wants to see me take off more clothes. I'm the same way. I'm like, unless you want to see all this like flabby rolls, then sure. And I got a huge scar that goes from here all the way down. And like scar tissue underneath where they repaired hernias. It's a big old long story. Anyway. And Jamie says, Kim, toilet training is so much easier here during the summer. Clothing optional, beach equals easier training. Ha ha ha. Until I have to go out in public. Oh yes. Hi, Knitting Turnpike. How are you? Hi, Mel and everyone here in chat. Happy Saturday to you all. Well, happy Saturday to you. Thanks so much for joining us. Hey, those of you that are just coming in, so the questions that I've asked so far, it's my one that I always ask. Thank you, Ursula. Mwah. And hello. When'd you sneak in? Okay, so all the questions so far that I've asked is what's in your cup and what's on your hook. And then I have asked, would you rather have invisibility or flight? I say flight. Would you prefer to always be slightly late or be an hour early? And while I initially said be slightly late, some of these ladies have some great ideas that if you're always an hour early, then you can crochet. What? Great idea. Maybe I'll do that. But I feel like I don't have time for that. And would you I just asked, would you rather always be cold or hot? And I would always rather to always be cold. Oh my gosh. Turned out my knee was broken in 2 places. Alice. Ouch. That makes me cringe just thinking about it. I have fallen straight on my kneecaps. Yeah, I have horrible knees now because I did that twice. Lisa says, yes, Kansas. I too have had 100 here in Alma, Kansas. Okay, I'm loving my mountain weather. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. All right, it's 92 here in Kansas City, Missouri. Wow, you're warmer than me. It's supposed to get to 100 today. That's a benefit of having, I guess, a little bit of a higher altitude. Sorry, you guys. Tickle my throat. I'm draining. Draining. So, excuse me. I'm sorry. Vicky says it's 92 here in Kansas City, Missouri. You're supposed to get to, I just read that. So sorry. Barbara says it was a viral infection. They did offer us food and drink once I got back in the room. Oh, that was nice of them. That was good of them. Started with the therapist sending me to urgent care. They said they couldn't imagine it. The ER, or couldn't image it. The ER didn't image it. Oh my gosh. Sounds like a lot. So Karen's in Russell. Oh, okay. And Ursula says, hi, Mel. Sorry that I'm late. You're never late. You're always on time. I'm always happy to see you. Just saw my neighbor off. I made a very first hat, and I love it. Awesome. And so is your neighbor traveling for a bit? And Ursula has coffee in her cup. Lisa says, and I'm always... hot flashes are not flash because they stay long. And I've heard that. I don't understand why they're called hot flashes, because it's not come and go. No, you are sitting there miserable, sweating buckets for a while. I haven't hit that yet. Thank goodness. It's coming though. It's coming. Love the AC. Yes, me too. I'd rather bundle up in a blanket. I got my AC going right there. You can see a little bit of it. Well, the edges, because we're not very neat. about. Let me hide that. There we go. That's a better view. Says, flight for sure. That is Ursula's choice, and always an hour early is great. Yes, I understand that. I honestly don't think I'd have the patience for it to always be an hour early, because I feel like I wouldn't have time for that. So I think I'd be late, always a little late. It's 75 along with a tropical storm along the Alabama coast. You know what? That's one thing about, at least it's only a tropical storm, but it does, sometimes they really cool things down. I grew up in Florida, you guys. I grew up in Florida, so I understand storms, and they do cool things down. So I loved where I grew up in Florida. It's a little itty town called Crystal River, and it's named after the river that's by. And I lived right on the river, and then we would take the boat on the weekends to the main springs, which were so cold. And this is how you could stand the heat in this town. So you get really, really hot, but then you dive into the springs, which are shockingly cold, and it's just amazing. And we would have the migration of the manatees. That's why it's called the home of the manatees there. A lot of divers would come just to see the manatees, the gentle giants of the ocean. Not the ocean, the rivers. They don't go in salt water. They usually are in fresh or brackish water. Ursula says, if I'm invisible, I might hear and see things I can't unhear and unsee, so flight is better. Yes, Yes, that's what I was saying. I was like, I might hear people talking about me, and that is none of my business what people think about me, unless they choose to tell me. None of my business. They may change their mind. Barbara says, I did take my crochet project with me, and I had a hardcover book with me too. Okay, good. I'm glad. So you had something to do at least, right? Always too hot or too cold. I can't decide. It feels terrible to be always whatever. And you know what? You got a point there. All right. You're good. I'm streaming in Poland. Oh, I'm so sorry. And it's not even at my worst. When I lived in Augusta, oh my gosh, you guys, so bad. And Granny D says, hi, dear Ursula. Yes, flight. We can fly to see each other and go to Hobby Lobby and shop together. Amen to that, right? Amen to that. I still haven't gone to my Hobby Lobby to see if I can partake of any of the deals. I think next weekend, because I might actually take next weekend off of my live because Yarn Hookers is off. Now I'm only gonna do 1 week off, but I want to go and see if I can get any of the deals of Hobby Lobby. Or maybe I will go live and just go live from my car at Hobby Lobby. What do you guys think? Anyway. And Knitting Turnpike says it's 87 now in Texas, but it was 94 yesterday with a heat index of 100. Glad it's 87. Perspective. Absolutely. Lacey says, dude, hot flashes have me ready to commit murder. I can only imagine. I haven't gotten them yet. But I know when I get real hot and uncomfortable, I'm ready to kill. So I'm with you on that. And they have that TV show on Discovery. It's actually on, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Wow. It's on the ID channel, Snapped. And I'm so shocked that not all of them are, like women at some point in menopause, pre, during, any of that. Knitting Turnpike says, hi, Dee and Ursula and Riggles and Karen. Whoops, I popped up on me. And people saying hi back. Oh, Gina. So Knitting Turnpike's name is Gina. I'm so sorry that I should have asked you that, or you may have told me that and I forgot. So forgive me. But hi, Gina. And Ursula says, oh yes, I would love it if I could fly. If you could fly here, I'll book you at my brother's guest house and pick you up daily, and we'll go on a yarn tour. Oh, that sounds exciting! I want to go too. I think I was temporarily invisible in high school anyway. Oh, I think we all felt that way on some level, unless we were like in that one, like the in group, which I wasn't. I was kind of like on the fringes. I was a fringe person. I floated between a lot of different groups. Kathy Ann says, water in my cup, working on doll blankets. Have to pick cold. It was 106 yesterday in Northern California. What? And 102 today. What? Nope. Couldn't do it. More power to you. Maribel says, yes, take us shopping. Karen says, flying would be so fun, but then I couldn't take my pup with me. Yeah, well, I don't know. You know what? If you get one of those backpacks that have like the hard shell, like, like the cat backpack, how big is your pup? I'm assuming that your pup's little, and this may not be the case, but I'm just thinking, like the backpack, and then you put them on. There's something we could rig up for you. Kathy Ann says only 78 now, and it's only 9, or 78 now, and it's only 9 a.m. Oh my gosh, no. And you're already, I think, at a higher temperature than me. Let me see. No, I'm up to 81 degrees now. But it's going to go down here in the next few hours. I'm only 35, but I am pre-meno, and it sucks. I'm not impressed at all. Oh my gosh, Lacey. Wow, already pre-meno? I can't even imagine. Oh no. I love the ID channel too, Vicki. I actually have a subscription to Discovery Plus, and while I'm working, I listen to some of those stories. Like I've been listening to Evil Lives Here. It's about people who lived with people who did evil things, you know. Anyway, it's just, I find it fascinating. Uh, Karen says, I was knitting a sweater for my 13-year-old great granddaughter, but switched to my loom knitting blanket for a while. I have lots of whips, so lots of choices. I understand that, but I have certain things I have to get done before and get them sent out. So I found out that my friend that is having the baby that I'm making the stuff for, they are being induced on the 9th of next month. So I got to get it sent out before then. I got a deadline now. Karen says she weighs 10 pounds and actually was my husband's service dog before he passed. Oh, how sweet. So 10 pounds. Okay, so she's a little one. So I'm thinking that you can get one of like those hard shell cat backpacks and wear it, and then you can fly with your puppy dog. What do you think? I think that would be awesome. And they get a great view. I'm making it like so realistic. And Granny D said that would be fab, Ursula. Yes, that would be awesome. All right, let me get into the next question. I'm going to tell you guys real quick in case you're new here. Okay, that is working specific. Okay. I like that. This is a list of questions that describes something. So, but first, let me show you guys. So, those of you that are new here, I had an everything bagel, and I didn't brush my teeth before I came on live, so forgive me. I'm getting little seeds. But I have a towel right here. Anyway, enough about that. Okay, so if you guys haven't been here before, I do a giveaway at the end of my lives. The only caveat is that you do have to have been active in the chat for the last 5 minutes in order to win. So, and then I do send internationally on this one. So if you live overseas, it's okay. You can still win. But here's what you have to choose from right now. And I do know I need to restock here shortly. Maybe I'll restock next weekend when I go to Hobby Lobby. What do you think? All right. So sewing notion buttons, ladybug buttons. I'm really tempted to keep these, but I don't have any specific project in mind. Tassel, a big square button, a set of 3 wooden buttons, and then these felt ball coasters, and there's a set of 2. So that's what you have to choose from. And here's the coaster without it being in a bag. Ooh, isn't that cute? I love it. So, all right. So the next question is, describe the sun in 1 word. And Granny D says, sorry, my brother called. I have to go with him in a bit to get stuff for a trip to Gatlinburg. Yay, Gatlinburg. I'm so excited. We'll be leaving in 1 week from today after my Florida girls fly in. Oh, so exciting. You're not going to be too far from me, Granny D. You are not going to be too far from me. You insert David. My daughter loves those everything. I love everything bagels. I do. Lisa's gonna be right back. And bagels sound good. Yes, I do. I enjoy my everything bagels. I probably shouldn't eat them because it is too much carbs for me. But yeah. Anyway. All right. Love the sewing notions. Lisa says thumbs up. And Angie says bright. And David says, ouch. Oh, wait. That's a bright. So these are the description of the sun. So bright, ouch, hot, beautiful, gaseous, Of course, Alice. I would expect nothing less from you. Light, necessary yarn moods. That's a good one. I like that. Lacey says those coasters are so cute. I have them too. They had a rug that was just like that, but rug size, and I would love to have that one. I didn't even see that. I need to go check that out, Lacey. Cool. Intense is another descriptive word. Lacey goes, I want to go to Gatlinburg. I want to go to Gatlinburg, to be honest with you. It's a lot of fun. One of these days I'll take a vacation over there because it's like an hour away from me, or, well, it's 60 miles as a crow flies, but with all the switchback stuff in here in the mountains and getting down there, it actually takes about 2 hours. The sun question is so easy. Hot. Gina says, glorious. Thank you, honey. Do you need help? I'm sorry? I didn't understand you. There's everything. Okay, Ro, can you please put away these groceries? I know. Oh, that I wish I could. I don't know. Right now it's busy season, so I don't leave home much until the weekends. Next weekend I am going to Asheville. That is my goal. Asheville next weekend. See if I can get any of these deals from Hobby Lobby or if they're all gone. Last year I was only able to get actually I have a picture on my Instagram. Let me show you. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, no.
The same for my ice cream. But
Oh, did he give me full sugar?
he got you Ben and Jerry's.
I don't mind Ben and Jerry's, but he was just being quick. I know. He tried. Jamie's gonna be mad at me. Jamie's gonna be mad at me. All right, I'm seriously, you guys. I'm looking for this picture to show you what I got in last year's big Hobby Lobby thing. Where is it? Where is it?
I'm still not used to this.
What? Oh, the new. So you guys, while I'm looking for this, nope, it's not there. I went back too far. While I'm looking for this, so my daughter just said I'm still getting used to this. What she is getting used to is the change in the packaging for Carolina bacon, because that is the only bacon I eat is Carolina Pride bacon. Carolina Pride. You guys, bear with me here. I'm so sorry. I may have to just give up. I thought I posted a picture. Yeah, I can't find it. Either I keep passing it in my hi, Emmy. Blinding. That's another description for the sun. Hi, Christy. Hello. Oh, what? It didn't have Screech and Gremlin on there. Oh my gosh, you guys, did you see? Well, not all of you are on Instagram. I can show you this real quick. All right, you guys, hang on. I'm going to show you this. I might have to mute it. It won't let me mute it. Huh? Oh yeah, do the switch out, yes. Anyway. Look at her! Anyway, I'm probably gonna get dinged for that. But she's a big girl, and you might get to see her here in a minute. But she is a foster kitty. So my niece is in between homes right now, and she can't have her cat at the moment. And that cat, okay, so the story behind Stella is that she originally belonged to my grandmother. My grandmother had her for a few years. And then she passed away from cancer. And when she passed away, my aunt took Stella and took her in. And she lived with my aunt for a long time. And then about a year or so ago, my aunt, they are downsizing their house. and they were moving into like a little trailer, so she had to get rid of Stella. Well, so Stella went to my niece, and my niece has had her for a little while, but now she's in between homes. So I told my niece, and I put it out there. I'm like, don't ever get. If anybody needs to give up Stella, I will add her to my fluff butts in my little tin can, and I'm okay with it. Just make sure that Stella stays with the family, and that's what's happened. So she is now my little foster kitty for I don't know how long, however long it takes for my niece to get where she wants to be. Then however long that takes, it doesn't matter to me. I can keep her for the rest of her life, or I can give her back, whichever it is. I know that she adores Stella, and Stella's such a sweetheart. She's a little she bitches a lot, but she's a sweetheart. So when you're petting her, she's like, and she hisses at you, but then she's leaning into a cheek scratch. It cracks me up. She is the family kitty, exactly. Hey, Empress, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you joining us. Bye, Granny D. Have fun with your brother. And Gina has to go now. I hope you had a great trip, D. Hope you all have a nice weekend. Thank you. I hope you have a nice weekend, too. All right. Let me get back down here. Jamie's going to be mad at me. I hope I get away with it. Yes. I think Jamie may have left because I know she would have said something about my phone ringing. Yes, my little Stella. Stella, the gypsy cat. Oh, wait. Jamie is here. Jamie says I have. Oh, here she is. Hang on. Oh, it's okay. She's a big girl. She's a big girl. She's a big girl. Hi, baby. It's okay. It's okay.
Hi, baby.
It's okay. There she is. That's Stella.
She didn't hiss at me that time.
No, she didn't.
No.
So this is Stella, and what we're doing right now, because she just came to us Thursday. So what we've been doing is she's been staying in the bathroom, and then for 4 hours a day, she comes out of the bathroom and has free roam in the house while the other animals are trapped in different rooms. So that now is that time. So she gets from 12 to 4 as they get used to each other's scents. Yep, family members always, even the furries. Exactly. Stella has to be with us. Stella girl. It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay, girl. All right. She's a gypsy cat. Aw. See, I have 5 sons. Jimmy, you crack me up. I have 5 sons. One descriptive word for each A. Den. Number 1, den. Number 2, fearless. Number 3, solid. Number 4, brilliant. Number 5, special. A little bit distasteful. I love her. Yes, exactly. And she's shaky. She's shivering right now. She's still a little nervous. She's working on it. A Yarn Moon says, I have a cat like that. I call her lovable hissy face. Yes, exactly. Aw, thanks. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Emmy. I love cats as well as dogs, but just have Lily Bell right now. Yeah, we have. Okay, so and those of you guys that don't know me, and this is why I say, what's another fluff butt in our tin can? We've got a 450 square foot home. You heard that right, 450 square feet. That's not wrong. That's what we've got. And we have 3 dogs, 1 small, 2 medium, and then we have now 4 cats. We had 3 cats until Stella came along, and now we have 4. I do want to build a catio off of one of the windows so the cats can come and go as they please. So that is a goal. Now, we are going to move, but right now is a horrible time to buy. So it'll be a little while before we move. And I'm thinking a catio is what's needed for our little one, or these little guys. She's checking things out. And she is our only girl. All my other cats are boys. Aw, thanks, Ursula. You're not a cat. I am not a cat person here. Aw, that's okay. You don't have to be a cat person. You don't have to be. She might love you anyway. Thanks, Angie. Thank you so much. All right, I need to lean over this way. Hopefully don't scare her because I need to get the next question. Oh, and how would I describe the sun? In one word? life. That's how I would describe the sun. All right. Describe your in-laws in one word. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Hi, Kim. Morning Mail half mess, keeping up with all my YouTubers. Oh, that's okay. I've had a lot of things going on. We'll try to do better. Hey, Kim, I'm just glad you made it today. Don't you fret about it. I hope everything that's going on is good stuff. And if it's bad stuff, I hope that you're past it. So thank you so much. Oh, they make you sneeze. I understand, Emmy. I understand. If we ever meet up, I'm going to have to keep a distance from you because I'm always going to have cat fur on me. Always. Oh, sun description. Ooh, sun description, constant. That's true. Jamie says, Alice, on my end, every time Melanie lets the phone go unanswered, I'm being passive aggressive and chewing with my mouth open like a cow. Oh, Jamie, that's why I love you. Vicky says, good for the in-laws. And Ursula says, outlaws. And Emmy says, southern. Alice says, bearable. And Gina says, perfect. Karen says, family. Angie says, deceased. Yarn Mood says, lovable. Lisa says, I have to be nice, so I can't. All the good ones are gone. I can feel that. I understand where you're coming from with that. Jody says, I love cats. I have 7 in-laws deceased. You have 7 kitties? Oh my gosh. Do you have a catio? David says, I remember what it was like to have in-laws. Chrissy says, in-laws across the ocean. Tammy says, none. And Amy says, hi, David. Barbara says, Chickadee jumped on the arm of the fainting couch and wanted loving, so I asked her for a kiss. She gave it, but Teddy had to jump up on the couch for a kiss, too. Oh, my gosh, cute. And about the in-laws, dead. So my in-laws, there's 2 sets of them, and they have 2 different descriptions. But the first one I would go with is religious. Or, religious. That's the best word. Religious. Religious. Hi, baby. You're just looking around, aren't you? I know, sweet girl. No, sweet girl. My in-laws in one word. Hippie. I would love hippie in-laws. We would get along. Actually, I get along very well with my in-laws. I do. I get along very well with them. Hi, baby. And my mom is very religious too. So, not much different. So cute. So the next question, because these are one-word answers, right? So nothing really deep to discuss. Well, that's not going to work. This one says, describe the person on your left in one word. And you're on my left officially. So how would I describe you? Nervous. Do you guys have anybody on your left? How would you describe them? Nervous. That's it, you. You're a little nervous Nelly. Yes, you are. You'll get used to it, baby. You'll get used to all our sounds and all our puppies. They love meeting you. Okay, so handsome. Oh, that's cool. I love that. And Ursula says invisible. And Liza says, I love my in-laws. Emmy says, person on my left, my filly. And Alice says, non-existent. Oh my gosh, the YouTube police wouldn't like the one word that I have for my in-laws. Aw, and Jody says cat sleeping. Vicky says adorable. Do you wanna love on her? Do you want to take her and love on her on the couch?
I don't know if she'll let me, but okay.
Here, baby.
She might flop down the couch.
That's fine. You ready to go? Come on. I know you do not like getting transferred. It's okay.
She doesn't like.
It's okay, big girl. That's my big girl.
She complains, but that's it.
All right. My cat near me, chilling in the window. Oh, how cute, sleeping. Vicky says it's my dog. Karen says sleeping. Barbara says Chickadee is my semi-long-haired cat, and Teddy is a Chihuahua, and he is to my left. Oh, snoring. No humans to my left, but my plants and yarns and other things are so pretty. I love it. The cat really likes your fluffy booby. Exactly. Exactly. She was very comfortable right here. The person on my left is my hubby, and the word is amazing. That's so sweet, Lori. I love that. I love it. But yeah, she was very comfortable right here. Did she get down and is now exploring?
No, she's sitting on the couch.
Okay. All right.
Literally just sitting here.
Okay. Well, give her pets and loves. Okay. So her puppy is a Chihuahua and pug, so that makes him a chug. I love it. Now I bet he's like crazy cute. Hey, Connie. So Connie's back for a little while. I've been having technical difficulties today. I've been there. I had to refilm my video. Then my battery died, so I'm waiting for it to charge back up to finish filming. Oh my gosh, Connie. Been there, done that. So frustrating. Alice says, I was trying to behave and avoid boob jokes. Nearly killed me. Actually, it's funny. So in my family, I've noticed Aunt Mel with the magical boobies. And the reason why is because all the kids would just lay right here and they would just pass out and fall asleep. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we're at. They're very comfortable, apparently. Okay, Lisa. All right, so the next one is describe yourself in one word. Ooh, that's a good one. So describe yourself in one word. What word would I use? Bro, I'm going to cheat. She says weirdo. But I think that's how all teenagers feel about their parents, right? Right? In my mind, I'm perfectly cool. I don't know what she's talking about. She's the weirdo.
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
Goofy! That's what but Connie says, Goofy. All the nice warmth. Yes, Vicky, exactly. Emmy says disdainful. I don't think so, Emmy, but maybe I'm wrong. Angie says lovable. I love that. And you are very lovable. Tammy says awesome. And Connie says goofy. Alice says, I don't have any nice ones. Oh, come on now. I know you've got a nice one about yourself. Come on. Maribel says loyal. I'm with you, Maribel. That's one of my words. Vicky says nice, and you are. Wriggle says unusual, which is a much more pleasant word for weirdo. This actually might be a better description for you and I. Because David describes himself as snarky.
Yeah.
This is a good one for me too. Karen says forgetful.
Yeah, that's also me, and you know it's me.
And Ursula says unforgettable. Yes, ma'am, you are.
Hi.
Gina says loyal. Jamie says short. Jody says friendly. Christy says responsible. Oh, that's awesome. Non-conformist, Demi. Amen to that. I love that. I love it. Lori says kind, and you are. You should also use funny because you always crack me up. What? Those are awesome words. I love all those words, you guys. Love, love, love them. And I know we could always go to like a couple more words for ourselves, but all right. So next up is describe your breakfast in one word. For me, it was seedy. Shut up, David.
She likes the couch.
Is she hanging out on the couch?
Yeah. She looked at me. She's kind of sniffing the couch. I think she's about to lay down.
Well, it smells like dog.
Oh, she's making biscuits, Mommy.
Oh, is she making biscuits?
On your blanket.
Oh, the soft blanket?
Well, kind of making biscuits.
Yay! The kitty's making biscuits a little bit. That's always a good sign. Emmy says coffee. Vicky says easy. Barbara says yummy. And Connie says Java. Wanda says workaholic. That's how she describes herself. I probably would describe myself that way too. Jody says instant. And David said I LOL'd repeatedly. And Jamie says, ask me that question again in a few hours. Answer would be an oxymoron. Got you. Christy says coffee. Alice says, you're asking what I had for breakfast. Should you have asked me when I remembered? Yeah, so your last meal. Describe your last meal. Maybe that would help. McDonald's caramel frappe large. Ooh, yummy. Yummy. My daughter used to love those, but she's more into like the Starbucks ones now, I think. Hi, Charlene. Coffee. So Tammy says coffee. Karen says coffee. Oh, I love my coffee drinkers. Yay. Biscuit. Gina says biscuit. Barbara says I had yogurt, banana, and a slice of chocolate cream pie. Ooh, that's an amazing breakfast. Yum. Wanda says coffee and emojis. My easy is opening a Pop-Tart. Yeah, that's pretty easy. And Jamie says vape. And nope, that doesn't help. Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry, Alice. Connie says, I want your breakfast. And Jamie says, grapefruit flavored vape. There you go. So grapefruit. Maribel says coffee. Food is gone before I have a chance to take it. Oh, so you were like, I don't even remember what I just ate. I just inhaled it. Oh, she's exploring now. There's nobody back there, baby.
She hears Keller whining.
Oh, does she? Okay.
She is running the other way. What kind of running?
And Emmy says coffee's a big deal in my world. I have it. Oh, that's awesome. It is a big deal in this world too. It's actually more important than beer on our grocery list.
Oh, I forgot to tell Dad to get coffee. We're out of coffee.
You out of pods?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not that important to Ro.
Look, I forget all the time.
Okay, I'm going to text him really quick for you before I forget, because that's what I do.
And she'll be upset that there's no more coffee.
Yes, it's more important than beer. Exactly. So Kim says caramel frappe from McDonald's is awesome. Starbucks used to be my favorite until I found Dunkin'. They are cheaper and you get more. I enjoy a breakfast from Dunkin', but if I'm getting coffee, I prefer Starbucks. Dunkin's a little bit too bitter for me, and yes, I am very picky. I'm so picky. Back, what's going on now? So people are answering. Describe your breakfast in one word. Describe your breakfast in one word. Okay, David, can't wait to see you back. I have an espresso machine. It is my world. Oh, that's the one that George Clooney used to advertise, right? Like he was their spokesperson. Starbucks is the best. I'm with you, Connie. I'm a Starbucks fan. But as far as breakfasts go, they have these little like breakfast tacos kind of things, or breakfast wraps, I guess they're called, but they're at a like a taco, soft taco tortilla. And it's just bacon and egg and cheese, and it's wrapped in this thing. And it's the best thing. I get 2 of those. So good.
More because I need to.
They're so good. Kim says, I only get their large frozen caramel coffee from there. Oh, got you. Yeah. No, I get I'm one of those people. I order lots. I usually get like the caramel macchiato made with if I can, with heavy whipping cream. My breakfast word, caffeinated. I love it. I love it. That's what Lori says. In one word, eaten. There you go. There you go, Alice. That's your word. It's eaten. There you go. All right. And so the next one is describe your house in one word. Tiny.
Crowded.
Yeah. My daughter says crowded, and it is. We've got 3 people, 3 dogs and 4 cats, and 450 square feet. And that's not to mention we have a full-size couch, a big TV. Ooh, kitty cat's right here. Hi, baby. She's exploring, sniffing things. Hi, sweet girl.
She has the smallest meow.
Messy. Yeah, I could use that word too. Angie doesn't like Starbucks. Aw. Well, I know to get you Dunkin' instead, maybe. Or no, you're the one that had the McDonald's, so I know to get you McDonald's. Oh my goodness, I gotta go back. They're coming in fast. Tammy has to go. She says, have a great day. Everyone stay safe and crochet on. Kim says, hubby made us cinnamon rolls for breakfast. Ooh. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, Karen says old. That's to describe her house. And Connie says small. I'm with you there, Connie. Angie says homey. Jody says small. Barbara says disaster. Lisa says boxes. Oh, are you moving or in or out, Lisa? Or are you just going through things? And Alice says unfinished. Well, what do you need to finish? Maribel says cozy. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Hello. And Connie says mine is old too. Kim says cramped. That's a good one for this house. Gina says messy. And Alice says and breezy. And Ursula says house, spacious. We used to live in a small home, but moved to a home that we have been renting for 11 years, and it is spacious. But we stay because the rent is low. Amen to that. Amen to that. Wanda says a disaster. And Ursula says, my breakfast is the same daily, Nutrilife. Lisa says, still unpacking from her move. Okay, and I think I remember you saying that. Lori says, house, affordable. Hi, Michelle. The other Michelle. There's more Michelles. Hello. Health, the house. Tiny, 400 feet. Christy, I'm in 450 square feet, so I'm at tiny too. I'm with you on that one, girl. I did take a video, by the way, and Christy, you may appreciate this. Anyway, I did take a video of like my yarn and what I do with my yarn, and then I try and straighten it up. There's not really much difference. I stuff my yarn everywhere I can stuff my yarn. And I'm thinking about putting up this picture up here where I can't, this picture right here. So I'm thinking about taking this picture off the wall and then getting something I can hang on the wall and put yarn in. Yep, that's what I'm thinking about. Let's see. That's not a picture of family. This is not a picture of family. So it's just an art piece. See? Lots of yarn can go on the wall right there. Right there. And I am just wasting that space with that piece of art with some artists that I don't know who they are. I just thought it was pretty. Vicky says, Rumi. Connie says, hi, Ursula. How are you today? Kim says, well, just wanted to pop in. Got to get back to this cow amigurumi. Ooh, have fun that I'm making. I'm a visual learner, and there is no tutorial. The translation from Russian to English is a bit confusing. Oh, my gosh. Good luck with that, Kim. I can understand that difficulty. Jamie says, heaven, pretty darn close to heaven. I love that. And I've seen pictures of your place, not the house itself, but what you can see outside your windows and your deck, and it's amazing.
Whether she can get on the couch on her own.
Oh, she did?
Yep.
Good for her. Connie says, I'm going to go back to filming again. If I don't make it back later, I hope everyone has an awesome day. Yay, I do. I hope you do too, and I hope the filming goes well. And everybody, Connie does have a live. She's going to be on at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So it's about 1 hour after I log off. I found a box of old yarns the other day, some from Kmart. Oh my gosh, so exciting. It's like finding new yarn. You're like, what? I forgot I had that. Kim says, hubby bought the pattern for me. I can't find any tutorials on YouTube that I can understand. They are in other languages with no oh my gosh, no, I'm so sorry. I haven't posted it yet, Chrissy, but I will. I've got it all recorded, so I need to edit it and then get it posted. And I'm hoping to get that one up next week. But yes, it will be up. You can use the large office wire desk bath. That's what I was thinking, Vicky. That's what I was thinking. Something like that. And I can like hang like 4 up there and put yarn in it. Right? But I'm not going to get rid of my animals. So you see, here's, if you can see them. So, wait. So this one right here is Killer. And that's my old man. I think I've only got a few more years left in him. But he's my old man. He's about 14 years old now. And then this one up here this one's Ipit or Piglet. And he's our orange cat. And that's when he was a kitten. And then this one up here is Gremlin. And that's when he was a kitten. And that's our Stella's now our oldest cat. But he was our oldest cat. He's about 5 years old now. This one's about 2 years old now. So I won't get rid of those. And I won't get rid of, where is it? That. Can you guys tell what that is? Can you guess what that is? Let me know if you can. I'll tell you, but I'm gonna have some people guess first. And then, but this one, I'm thinking that whole space right there can have yarn in it. What? Are you sure?
Yep. There he is.
Hang on just a minute. Okay. Vicky says you can use the large office. Oh, okay, I read that one. Barbara says it's huge, 3,400 square feet usable, but I have to have new roof and then putting in new flooring, changing several rooms, moving walls, and I still have stuff from the in-laws' house stacked everywhere. Oh my gosh, you have so much stuff to get done, Barbara. Wow. Nope, that's not Harry Potter. Not Harry Potter. Lacey said, what did I miss? What's the question what was the last question? Okay, Kim, well, it was so nice to see you. Oh my gosh, yes, so you saw that? That's what my daughter got me for Mother's Day. So the last question was, describe your house in one word. That was the last question. But Amy says, hi, Mel, I see the llama corn behind you. My son bought me one for Mother's Day, too. Yes. Lacey says, my dogs are getting to be quite old, too. Lainey is 13 and Beautiful is 16. Aw. Lainey is half Rottweiler and a quarter wolf and a quarter husky, or half wolf, half husky, maybe a little bit less than that. And Beautiful is a long-haired Chihuahua. Oh, I love that. Wool stash. Yes, Inga, wool stash. Old 1902. Oh, Michelle, that is an old home. That is an old home. You guys, so we've got a little bit less than 30 minutes left, and I am going to go ahead and go through this one more time and then again at the end. But for those of you that are new to my chat, I do have a giveaway at the end of my chat. So at the end of my chat, and then I do send it internationally. So sorry about that. Just having a brain moment. Anyway, I do send it internationally. Anyway, what you can choose from are these buttons. So there are ladybug buttons, sewing notion buttons, these felt coasters. You get 2 in a pack. The tassel, 3 wooden buttons, and the big square button. Karen says, I lost my 2 oldest dogs in the last month. Oh, that's sad. The first was 10 and a half years old to cancer, and the second, 7 and a half years old to age. That's, he passed away at the vet last Monday. Oh, that's so sad, Karen. I'm sorry. Welcome back, David. Welcome back. Lacey says, thank you for repeating the question for me. My house equals chaotic. I like it. Love it. All right, so the next question is, and this one's interesting. So describe England in one word.
Ancient.
Flavorless. They got all the spices in the world and then they didn't use them.
Yeah, they use fingers and mash. All that.
There.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Every time I think of England, I think of
Rain.
crowded or rain. Rain's a good one. I like that. Rain. Wet.
What other?
Elizabeth.
Lacey says, I just want to say thank you again for the prize. It was so fun winning, and then getting the package in the mail really made my day. Oh, Lacey, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Yay. Emmy says, awesome about England, I'm thinking. And David says, Lacey, mine too. Michelle says rainy. And David says romantic. Ursula says wet. Angie says wet. David says homeland. Gina says foggy. And Alice says, sorry, but I can't do that politely. Yeah, when I saw that question, I thought of you. I'm like, oh, I don't know that she's going to have nice words to say. Charlene says language. Barbara says England equals unknown. Yeah, I agree. It's a little unknown for me. So anything that I say, it's based off of, what I've heard or seen or, that kind of stuff. Lacey says, Karen, I'm so sorry for your loss. Exactly, Karen. Okay, homeland removed by a few centuries. David says that. Historic, says Inga. Rainy, says Vicky. Yes, I think rainy wins out, right? Kind of like if I were to ask you to describe Portland. I think it's Portland that rains a lot here in the U.S.
Hey, Molly, did you know it actually rains a lot in England, but thunderstorms are rare?
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Did not know that. Christy says wet.
Bro. Make it hard.
And Amy says, so much fun, England. You strike me as an England fan. And another word I think of too when I think of England is punk. Punk. Lisa, so we're describing England in one word. Describe England in one word. Oh, wait, let's see here. Jody says clueless. David says, I've had holidays in England that didn't include one bit of rainy weather. Oh, that's cool. I am an Anglophile. A lot of tea, says Inga. Also Ireland, which Ireland, I always think of green. And it's just anything I picture with Ireland is the green grass, the green hills, the green, Oh, that's a good one. Jamie says beans. Lisa says pubs. I think pubs more on the Ireland side, but still, there's pubs in England. So, yeah, that makes sense. Lacey says England equals mystical. I had an idea in my head that what it would be like, and it is foggy and rainy and lots of stone streets and men wearing hats and suits and women having tea. It's not practical. But I love that vision. I love it. Emmy says, woot, David. Oh, David says to Emmy, Anglophiles unite. I love it. David says, Ireland and Northern Ireland are two different countries. Northern Ireland is part of the UK, but Ireland isn't. Got you. Okay. Ireland isn't, but Northern Ireland. I didn't know that. Oh, that's good to know. And I should have known that, but I didn't know that. That's good to know. Huh. Right. So the next question is, describe your weekend in one word. YouTube. That's all I'm gonna say. YouTube. So describe your weekend in one word. Lacey says, Ireland, I picture rolling green hills. Yes. And countryside with big, beautiful, fluffy sheep. I want to go so bad. Oh, Lisa says foggy. Emmy says going to Northern Ireland and Scotland in 2022. That's awesome, Emmy. David says, I hope I have the right way round to coin a phrase. Emmy says crocheting. Rainy. Angie says rainy. Lisa says crocheting. David says YouTube. Michelle says crochet. Vicky says boring. Karen says cleaning. Terry says packing. And Ursula says too short. Amen to that, right? Charlene says yarn hookers. You're so nice. Thank you. Yeah, but for me, it's probably YouTube. So what I end up doing is I do my lives, and then I prepare also on Saturdays. And then on the weekend, on Sunday, I generally, before I go up to my mom's, I generally end up no. I end up recording or editing, one or the other. Sorry, it took me a minute. Lori is traveling. Inga says party. Gina says wet. Christy says lazy. Barbara says questionable. And David says to Terry, for a trip or a move. And Alice says, you got it right, David. I think talking about the Northern Ireland and Ireland thing. Lacey says, I don't know why my vision of all European countries are like from the early 1900s. What do you watch on TV? What do you watch, Lacey? Jody says shopping. That's what her weekend, one word for weekend is. Terry says move, David. Well, she's telling you that it's for a move. And Alice says crafty, hopefully. Barbara's going to be right back. Wanda says driving. So Wanda, do you normally drive during the weekends, or are you do you have set days that you're usually at home, or is it just it's just all mixed up? David says to Terry, I hope it goes well. Moves are very stressful. Yes, they are. Lacey says weekend equals YouTube friends. If I didn't add a space in between with the words, it makes it one word, right? That's right. Exactly. It's your word. See, and David agrees. He says, of course it does. I knew David Terry's comment was not in order. Good. I'm glad. All right, you guys, I'm going to ask you one more question, and then I'm going to do the drawing. But it is... this one's funny. Describe your fashion trend in one word. PJs. Or comfortable. Either way. PJs or comfortable.
Either black or marble this week.
Wanda says, oh, okay, so it's mixed up. You don't have the same days off. Okay, I get that. Terry says, stressful is putting it lightly. I've had to do much retail therapy all. David says, Mel, you stole my word. Which one? PJs or comfortable? Emmy says eclectic. Karen says comfortable.
Retail. Jobs. You're doing the job.
What? I was talking about the fashion trend in one word.
Well, I mean, this is retail.
Yes, retail, which is
That's what you wear.
jeans, t-shirt, retail.
Okay. Alice says denim. Vicky says comfortable. Angie says relaxed. Ursula says casual. Inga says casual. Lori says thrifty. Gina says relaxed. Lacey says ha ha ha. Thanks guys. I knew y'all would agree. David, you are so supportive and sweet. He is, isn't he? Let me see if I missed anybody. Lisa says comfortable. Karen says comfortable. Emmy says cute. Jody says boho. Love that. Lisa says fashion trend equals roomy. Love it. Love it. So yeah, normally you guys, and Terry says cute. Christy says comfy. So normally you guys, I wear my PJs most of the time. David says exactly with the thrifty bit. I cannot stand the thought of paying retail for clothing any longer. Lisa says country comfortable. and Alice says also consistent. But I do change out of my PJs for my videos, so I do at least do that, right?
No, she doesn't. She's
I'm
naked.
not wearing I am not wearing, these are not PJs.
She's naked under that shirt.
I am not.
She's wearing her PJ shorts.
I am wearing my PJ shorts. I will admit to that. I am wearing my PJ shorts.
Like a Zoom call.
That's right. That's right. My PJ shorts, they're like leopard print. I just put, this is all you see. This is all I need to get dressed up. David says, I put on a collared shirt, but I've been known to do a marathon live stream in pajama pants. Yeah, I imagine so. I don't think I would change out of my PJs if it was a marathon live stream. Alice is laughing. Lisa says, I put on jeans to go to town or to the stores. Right? Exactly. Yes, we call that Zoom ready in our house, right, Emmy? Exactly, Mel and David. No need to wear, regular pants and stuff. No need to be constricting like that all the time. I would like to be able to say caftan as my clothing word. Well, you've been on the beach, so that makes sense. That makes sense. What?
She was just chilling right now. She's a pancake.
Oh, was she on the couch?
Yeah. She's on a look. She's a pancake.
David's going to be right back. David, don't go too far because I'm about to have my drawing. I am about to have my drawing. Vicky says, sometimes my PJs and don't get dressed. Yep. I'm with you on that one. Who wants to wear a bra, right? Unless you have to. Although we had this discussion before, and some people do like wearing a bra.
Who wants saggy tits? There's the difference between the bra and not.
Says, Lisa says, our life really didn't change with the lockdown. Retired homebodies. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I understand that. I understand that. My life didn't change too much either, to be honest with you, because I work from home. So not a huge change other than I started doing YouTube. That's the only change, but that would have been whether it was locked down or not. PJs, and I don't get on. I feel like crazy if I'm not properly dressed. Oh, I see. So you're somebody who, like, if you don't get properly dressed in the morning, you don't like continue moving forward with your day. Lisa says, we had just moved. Oh, golly. So you just moved. Wow. Oh, David's back. David's back. I'm totally ready to wear Mrs. Roper's wardrobe. That's Lori says that. All right, you guys, it is time for the drawing. So, Ursula says, during the lockdown, it was like the most disgusting on Facebook and in WhatsApp, jokes about wearing bras. So funny. Yes, exactly. All right, I am going to go ahead and do the drawing. So, oh, you know what? I forgot. Hang on just 1 minute. David! Yay, David! So he won the very first live drawing that I have, and he is here to win again. Look at that, David. Congratulations. So you get to pick from what I showed, and I already have your information, so you don't need to send it to me, but let me know what you want. Oh, I'm out of coffee. I don't know. I'm trying to drink when I'm out of coffee. Yay! So that's exciting. All right. So David, just let me know what you want. You can just shoot me an email and let me know what you're interested in. I'll show it again. So you have the tassel, the big button, the felt coasters, the sewing notions buttons, I understand, David. Well, think on it and then let me know. All right, and then the ladybug buttons and the 3 wooden buttons. And here you go. I'll help you out, David. Give me a second. Where'd the big button go? Now this one kind of looks wood, but it's not. It feels more kind of terracotta, but there you go. So if that helped you, there you go, David. That's what it looks like. Oop. Yay, David, get the big old button. Wood, David. And Ursula says, David, by the way, I paid you on PayPal for another Alicia shawl because I've sent the pattern to a friend. So that is so awesome. Well, you guys, I want to say thank you all for being here. It's the first time being here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You'll take the large button. It'd be great with the yes, I agree. It would be great with that. So I will put aside the large button and get that sent to you, David. But anyway, I want to say thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I want to say you guys have an amazing day. And I will see you guys later today at the Yarn Hookers. Bye-bye.